And we're off. Got some good cursor action going on from C4 to start with. And we are almost at the point where first movement will occur. Bit of a long intro. There we go. They have like twin movement tech going on here, pretty much. So far, Eman appears to be the slightly faster masher through this text, but I do realize that there is a slight offset, probably from runners not starting at the exact same moment. But yes, before we get to the more interesting parts, I suppose I can explain. So the core parts of this run pretty much come down to mashing through text really fast and RNG. Also, a slight skip here. So if you can mash well and you get good luck and, like, you know, just do movement well for what there is, then you pretty much have this category down. Which is why I was commentating on Eman having the slightly faster mash, so it appears. could be that it's really quiet for me, possibly, but I'm not really noticing audio coming from either of their games. Wondering if that didn't get set up properly or something. Okay, turned up my volume a bit. I can hear C4. It's not sure about E-Man. Okay, I can hear his too. I just have to turn out his up even more. Okay, good movements so far from, well, I say that and I curse E-Man's movement. C4 seems to be doing well with his movement, though. E-Man for sure is slightly ahead going into the upcoming boss fights with boss. All right, so what the runners are going to want to hope for here is what the majority of runners call two-turn boss, even though it technically takes 3 turns, like the final turn to hit boss. You'd want 2 turns for everything else to get him angry. So we'll see if either runner gets that here. E-Man has gotten 3-turn boss. As has C4. So doesn't happen terribly often, but you know, it is something that you would hope for. Perhaps since neither of them got the fast boss fights, they'll get better luck in the upcoming fights with their RNG. Hopefully they both talk to the mailbox, because I sure didn't in my run. All right, good. They both have sense, unlike me. It's a pretty straightforward first Lost Sprout Mole fight. You just have to mash through it. I'm pretty sure that fight will always be a single turn fight. I've never heard of a scenario where like you possibly have that last 2 turns. Unlike this Happy Sprout Mole fight that we're coming into now on Eman's screen. This can possibly take 2 turns. Obviously, it takes a bit longer if that happens, so we hope for a 1 turn here. Not quite. Well, C4 give it. And C4 has gotten the 1 turn Happy Sprout Mole, so that will help him pull ahead by a handful of seconds. And to note, it's kind of a subtle difference here, but C4 did a slightly more optimal movement into the Sad Sprout Mole fight, which saves Kel's movement to this Sad Sprout Mole by like a couple frames or so. But probably already noticed in Eman's screen, this fight is a bit different from the other 2 Sprout Mole fights in that you want to make it angry, this Sprout Mole. Otherwise, it will definitely take an extra turn more than it should. Here we're doing Picnic Skip. If done successfully, which it usually is successful, as Eman just did on his screen, you are able to skip about 10 seconds worth of dialogue that you're otherwise forced to sit through at the picnic there. Picnic Skip is considered to be free, but there are those that have missed it inexplicably, so it's good to see that both runners were able to get it. And hopefully, on this boss, the Old Sprout, nobody gets the luck that I did, where it takes 4 turns because you missed and you're not able to get the energy you need to finish them off in 1 hit, hopefully. In most cases, this is like a guaranteed 3-turn fight. On this second phase, just to clarify. And they're both doing the typical guard through the first turns until you get the energy strats. There are some runners that will choose to just spam attack through, and it technically is slightly slower. However, it can be faster for you if you're not good at mashing through the menu to hit guard for each character. Which I believe Star Smiley does that under normal circumstances. There's a slight glitch that occurs. You'll see that on C4's screen in just a moment. So anytime you perform what's called a follow-up attack. Oh. Huh. So, actually, I was going to say there's normally a fast text glitch that occurs, but that didn't happen for C4, so I wonder if he's playing on a later version where that was patched. In any case, Eman was able to do that, where he was able to spam through the text because he ended the fight on a follow-up attack. regrettably, because C4 did not have the fast text glitch in his favor, I'm sure that unfortunately nullified any time gain he had from having a one-turn Happy Sprout Mole. So at this point, we're pretty much just going to have to hope for if he wants to pull ahead, he'll probably have to have good movements, good mashing, and first turn dog. Or not first turn dog, first try dog for it to spawn. Interesting. C4 opted to go ahead and go to the second page first and then flip back, which is, while not much, a bit of a time loss because of the animation of flipping the page back and forth. But you know, it's not terrible. You know, he can still come back with good luck. But to explain what I was talking about with first try dog, so the goal of this category is to pet the dog as fast as possible. And by the dog, we mean there is a ghost dog in an early section of the game that you can reach in, you know, about half an hour time in a speedrun scenario, like a little bit less than that. So the thing is, the dog could spawn the first time you walk into the screen that it appears in, or it could appear like after the 20th try. It's very RNG dependent, and there's debate in the community, like, even though we have technically the stats for it, like how, like, the actual odds of the dog spawning. So interestingly, C4 went for the oh oh no, and he accidentally said no. This isn't the boy's name. So he was going for the single character strats, which I feel like it's been determined that it doesn't actually matter with text skip, but I think it's sort of like a legacy strat that's just persisted for some runners. Unfortunately, the extra time it took, and then having to go back and do that again because he accidentally said no, he wasn't sure this was the boy's name, definitely cost him a significant bit there. And E-Man is going into the something fight, which is a quite complex fight. You just need to mash attack until, after several turns, you gain a skill that you use to end the fight. It's pretty straightforward, actually. Deep breaths. And C4 is taking a deep breath on his side. Yeah, at this point, it's probably going to take a notable mistake from Eman and or just getting really good luck on C4's side for C4 to pull ahead. But we'll see what happens. Good menuing and movements, getting back into headspace from Eman. And it was slightly scuffed, but C4 had decent movement. All right, Eman's on what I consider the final stretch of this category. So we're just he's just heading from Basil's house up to the vast forest where he will then hopefully get a quick dog spawn and succeed in petting it. Now, there can be potential problems just getting to the dog on the screen that Eman's just entered, because either this bunny that we see on the screen now for him or a sprout mole a little later on can be in an inoptimal position that can cause an encounter to occur, which obviously we would not want to happen. So hopefully he is able to dodge them well. And C4 is coming into the Vast Forest screen now. Oh, come on. And the Sprout Mole? Uh-oh. Okay, he dodged the Sprout Mole. Alright, and the dog? Okay, not first try. Do we get second try? No. Do we get third try? No. Do we get fourth try? No. Do we get fifth try? No, and this is what I'm talking about. Sixth. Ah. Hey. GG Eman. See how C4 does. Dodge the bunny. Dodge the mole. Oh, that's tragic. A first try dog. Oh, that's awful. Hello.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hey.
So yeah, good run.
Thank you. Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, it's yeah, you definitely yeah, it was the worst luck for Boss and Happy Sproutmole, unfortunately, but
Yeah, there was not good RNG in that run, but
oh yeah, and the was that sixth try, seventh try?
I didn't count, but it was, yeah. I was afraid that was gonna screw me over at the end, but luckily it I actually still got a PB by 6 seconds, which was nice.
Oh yeah, that is yeah, super nice.
But yeah, I was afraid it was gonna take too long.
Yeah, there's it was a bit of a tragedy for everything that happened with C4.
Oh yeah,
he got first try dog, but unfortunately wasn't enough.
oh really? Wow.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
yeah, it's very unfortunate. But yeah, despite the worst luck with Happy Sproutmole and Boss, yeah, the rest of that run looked like really clean for you.
Thanks.
And thankfully you didn't run into the luck I had and got 4-turn yield sprouts.
Yes, that would not have been fun. No.
you had a normal fight there.
Yeah. That's.
So is there anything else you wanted to point out about the run?
Not much. I mean, there was a few moments where I have a problem with overmashing sometimes, so my menu popped up a few times at some different spots. I talked to the computer in the house, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. Gotcha.
Yeah, I saw there were a couple points where you unfortunately opened the menu a couple times. It was like, oh no, like.
Yeah, it happened a few times. Hey, GG.
Welcome C4. Good run.
So, thank you. GG's, man.
GG.
Yeah, I was just talking with E-Man about the unfortunate case of you getting first try dog after everything was said and done. Like,
yeah, I messed up so badly on like the what was it part, like the real life part, sort of thing, like the name entry and stuff that. I accidentally said no.
I saw that where I also noticed in your yield sprout fight, what version of the game are you playing on?
I'm on 1.8.
Gotcha. Okay, that explains it, because I noticed that E-Man was able to do the fast text skip at the end of that fight. You had the regular text. And I was like, oh, he's probably playing on a later version where it was patched. So
Yeah, I'm on 1.06.
Yeah, probably. I'm on 1.08, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so that would make sense. Yeah.
I also did an extra attack on the something fight, which was unfortunate. I think I did 6 instead of 5.
Oh, geez, I missed that.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
man,
unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
I've done that before.
So yeah.
But did you have any thoughts in particular on the race, C4?
Not necessarily. I'm glad I got sub 28 at least.
Yeah,
great,
definitely better than my time by about 5 seconds. So yeah,
That's not bad.
whoever I'm up against, I'm definitely going to relish the challenge. That's for sure.
Right. I'm actually tempted to maybe grind this again potentially for like an actual good run.
Righto. Definitely could use better times all around for everyone for sure.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people can get sub 27.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, I think that's about it though.
All right.
That's it.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you.
GG's, man, and thanks for playing.
All right, GG's. Thank you.
Good game, guys.
Yeah.